Okay, so this video is about payments, when things are hitting your bank account and when they are leaving your bank account, which is not as fun as we know. So I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go into have a look at not just what Predict's doing on the payment side of things, but also the payment options you've got for manual predictions that you might want to create. So go here. Okay, so we've got Josie's Florist. I'm on the sales page. There are other videos to talk about sales activity and cash collected, but it's the cash collected view that we want to look at with this. So this is all about when are these sales? And it could as well be your cost of sales or expenses, for instance. But when are these sales actually going to hit my bank account? Because they can be really different, right? So we've got on the cash collected view, again, if you go to the financial section, you can see this view for all of your P&L, so you can see it in a oneer. But if I hit the shop sales, any of those sales, you can see quite clearly that Predict has assessed that customers pay you on the same day, i.e. day zero. Well, that's to be expected. It's retail, isn't it? So, it's a same day transaction. However, on the wedding sales side, customers are paying Josie on average in 31 days. This is nothing to do with the credit terms that you've got on any invoices. This is about actually analyzing every single customer for all of those accounts, and the same applies to you paying suppliers on the cost of sales or expenses front. So the assessment's happening, we're aggregating all of those average customer payment days and then spitting it out so that you know for this account, that's what's happening. But what happens if you want to create your own? So we're going to do a freestyle. So there's a new wedding that Josie's got. Hit next. I'm going to switch to the activity view because this is where we enter get rid of this here. And so this is where we're going to enter the information. So she's got a new wedding. They're going to spend, I don't know, they're creating £3,000 deposit, and then £3,000 on the day is going to happen. So we could either do it like that and then do, set the date that's going to be paid. What I'm actually going to do is go, right, so £6,000 wedding, make that a zero. And I'm going to hit yes, that's fine. When do I want it to be stored? So the invoice is being raised, for instance, I don't know, let's make it the 20th of August. She's charging 20% VAT in it, so I'm not going to change that. That's been pulled through from the settings over here, the settings cog. But on the cash impact side of things, is it going to be paid on the same day? Or not? No, well, not in this case, it's not. Is it a single payment? Actually, no. So if it's just a one-off payment and you know that it's going to get paid, or you hope it's going to get paid in 15, 30, 45 days, you would put those figures there. But in this case, we're going to say, actually, there's two payments, and one of them is going to be on today. So it's a deposit, it's a payment up front, and one of them is going to be in 60 days' time, for instance. And if we hit update, what we will see when we go over, so we've got the £6,000 invoice has been raised. If we go to the cash collected, we've got 3,600, so that's half of it. So £3,000 plus the 20% VAT is happening and hitting the bank account, hitting the cash at the end of August, and then 60 days later in October. Really, really simple. If I wanted to go and edit it, what I'm going to do is just change the settings. And so just to give you a quick run through, so you can split payments over as many different periods as you want. You might be paying for something over a 12-month period, but it's just got one invoice, so that you could use that option, and then just set the payment terms here. But sometimes you've also got non-cash movements, so transfers, where you want to transfer one amount to another one amount from one account to another account. So this is where you would then choose the other account that you're going to transfer something across to. So you've got lots of options. Let's just do a quick run through. Is it paid on the same day? Same day payments. You just that's what's the default is for any of the manual predictions that you're creating. Take that off, it's still a single payment, and you can set how many days it is. Split payments, again, ours was in two days, so we're going to go back to what that was. And then we've got our journals for non-cash transfers. And that's payments in Predict.